You guys didn't know this man right here is the real deal.
Yeah.
Don't let him play with you. You're dealing with the truth right here.
Okay.
Like and subscribe. Right.
So, early morning, day 3, breakfast, pretty good. It's not the best, but I'm thankful for it. Guys at my table, say hi, guys.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, let's go. What's happening?
So, good day so far. See what comes next. We'll see what happens. We'll see what comes next. Apparently, we're supposed to be meeting with Dean people, so we'll see. So today, more orientation. We're doing more policies and procedures. Trying to make sure that all of our documents are in, so that should be good. I kind of know a little bit more about what I need to do, how the classes are set up. Apparently, I initially thought we were taking step 1 at the end of year 2, but with the new curriculum, we're doing at the end of year 3. We're setting up the first year with certain organ systems and doing other, what they call the art of medicine, doing other practices and things like that. So yeah, they'll be providing those courses to try to help us with how to be good doctors in a clinical setting while learning the base material for how to do that. So it gives me a little bit more encouragement that I have an idea of the structure, and they're kind of piecemealing this out little by little, maybe not to let other people get overwhelmed. I feel a little bit better today now that I have more information on how med school really is. All right, so stay tuned. So today they also allowed us to meet with some of the professors, and they sat down and talked with us, which is kind of cool. So I don't know, it's kind of nice. They're about a family here and making sure that everyone is successful and not just a certain percentage. Whole class success and not just a nice bell curve. So that's kind of a little bit refreshing here on Meharry campus. Yeah. Here at Starbucks, studying, tired, a little fatigued. Yep, Starbucks studying. So we're here in the auditorium area of the basic science building, and we are going over the curriculum that we need to know for this upcoming semester. And you have different people coming in telling us different components over the syllabus, parts of the course, things of that nature. I'm learning what my courses will look like, a few things I need to know on how to log in and how to access some of the information, how we're going to be divided up into groups, the philosophy of their education style, a little bit about the timing of some of our testing, critical components between formative and summative assessments in some of my classes, things like that. All right, so some more orientation is down. We learned a little bit about how we're going to see patients and start clinical interactions with standardized patients. And these are people that we're going to try to diagnose. For the most part, we're going to interact with patients or standardized patients in the clinical lab, and we're going to start off in groups, and then in the second year we're going to go from groups to pairs, and then from pairs into year 3, where we should hopefully be able to do these things by ourselves. So that's kind of how they have it structured so far in the clinical setting sense. Then we are supposed to learn the art of medicine as to how to elicit information from patients, how to communicate and empower them and motivate them to do the things that they should do, and to glean the information from patients when they're not really saying the things that you need to hear from them. So that's another aspect of the other art of medicine that they're going to be teaching here. So there's clinical stuff, there's basic science stuff, and then there's more of a softer skill instruction that we're going to be learning. Again, don't know how the actual format of the class will be. I've heard different things through the syllabus, but I don't really have a sense of how it's different from the other educational experiences I've had in the past. Oh yeah, they're going to also be putting us in groups based on our strengths, personality strengths, our strengths in understanding within reason, etc. So I need to go finish those assessments now, so I will be placed in an appropriate group or a group at all. So just got out of a session to try and convince us that tutoring is important and it's a valuable resource that we should take advantage of while we're here. That makes sense. I support that idea. So a really good thing that people keep mentioning is the use of online videos and other supplementary resources such as UWorld, and there's another thing. So that's something that I probably will look into later. All right, guys, just finished. Hey, what's up? So just finished our first. What did we just do?
Like patient exam.
Patient clinical exam, right? And these rock stars did a really great job. We had to learn a mnemonic, and we had to go through like a quick and dirty patient history, and it went really well. You guys have anything like really cool?
I thought it was like, we were talking about how we were both in clinical before, and she did great. For me, it was like kind of remembering like, okay, yeah, this is the patient, these are the questions I asked. Overall, it was nice. The patients were cool, so.
Yeah. I thought so too. We had two. We had a female and a male, and they had different symptoms. And yeah, these guys did a really good job trying to get that history down and see what like medication and symptoms they had. So it was really good.
Starting to feel like a real doc.
Yeah, it's our first patient.
What we need a nickname for you.
Yeah. This is the fun. Yeah.
Dr. Personality.
Dr. Personality right here. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's just a quick rundown of what happened today. I think that's about it.
Yeah,
All right, cool.
there one step at a time.
Okay, so today was a busy day. We got our white coats measured, getting ready for the white coat ceremony in a few months. So another thing that I was worried about was going to see if I needed to do research next summer, and they didn't have an answer yet, but there is a policy, so they're going to go through that and get an answer. Gotten our measurements for our white coats. They ran out of veggie boxes, so I didn't quite get lunch. Yeah, the plight of the vegetarian. And then, so right now, I'm going to go work on my student health coaching. And I haven't started that, and there are about 9 modules to do. Don't know when that's due, but I feel like I'm behind. I'm caught up on the Harvard Medical Exchange, HMX. I've done all of my genetics and all of my physiology modules, so that's complete. Those are the hardest because they take a lot of time with the videos. But from what I hear, the health coaching is not as rigorous, which is good. Then I'm going to go through all of my classes and try to figure out what the heck each class is, because I'm still confused as to the format of each class. So we're here at this ice cream social. I'm here with Amani here. Amari. Sorry, my bad. Amari. So this is, we're here at this ice cream social. I'm here with Amari, and we are just talking about, vlogging and our experience in our first week of orientation. Hey.
Hey, y'all.
And who are you?
Wow, awkward.
Introduce yourself. Introduce yourself. It's a vlog. You have to introduce yourself.
I guess you have to know my name, but it's okay. I'm Kiera. Welcome.
Okay, all right. So anyways, yeah, I'm just going over, just talking about our first week, and how do you feel like your first week went?
It's long. It was a long first week.
That's a long first week, yeah. Huh? No? If you want to get in it, you can.
It's a vlog.
It's a vlog, man. It doesn't matter. Yeah. All right, so introduce yourself.
My name is Joseph, M1 with the rest of the squad.
All right.
How you guys doing?
M1. All right. And yeah, we're just talking about our first week, and how was your first week going?
It was as expected, it's going.
Yeah.
It's a little bit long, but it's just going.
Yeah. How did you guys do in the sim lab the other day?
Oh, made terrible jokes. It was awful. Like, I was like, dude, wait, you're doing cocaine time? I was like, what is he talking about? And so it was creative.
Saying that threw me all the way off.
Okay, all right.
I had my voice shaking and everything. I thought I was confident, but
Okay. So did you guys remember the sample paste mnemonic mnemonic?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was looking at the clipboard.
You were looking at the
Second.
clipboard?
Staring at the clipboard.
I tried to do it memory. Total failure. It's not very good. Not very good.
It was like this. It was like MBLES something.
Yeah. Today we did our academic masters. We got into our groups and we talked a little bit about what we're going to be doing for the rest of the semester. What else did we do today, guys?
We learned about diversity. Did diversity training.
Yeah, we did that diversity training. It was interesting. Yeah, it was diverse. Okay. And now we're at this ice cream social. It's pretty cool. We're getting cookies and sugar and things that we probably don't need.
And it's Friday.
But it's Friday.
Happy hour.
Okay, well that's all for now. Recording. Hi, this is Dean Mallet. She is the VP, Senior VP here at Meharry, and just wanted her to introduce everybody to her. Say hi.
Hi, everybody. I'm the Dean at Meharry and really excited about welcoming our new class.
Yeah. So, hi guys, this is my academic master. He's going to be the faculty advisor for our colloquium group, and just want to introduce her. This is Dr. Satella, and just say hi, and that's about it.
Awesome. Hello. Who am I talking with?
So you're just talking to just people, my family, just anybody who wants to see. So
how interesting. Bloggers with
just anybody who wants to watch the video. That's all. So I just wanted to introduce you and say
That's really, I appreciate that. Glad to be a part of this experience, and it's going to be a good one.
All right. So the week is over. Last week orientation is done. I have a better understanding about what we're doing for the format of our classes and how we're going to go from here on out. We're doing, so one class is the academic master's class, where we're going to meet together and learn a little bit about, again, the art of being a doctor, the art of medicine. Work as a team of about 10 of us with one of the faculty members, Dr. Satella. She's a really awesome lady, and I'm really happy to be in her group and the other group members within Dr. Satella's group. Another thing that we have is the foundations of, I think it's the medicine in practice, which is kind of the Sim Lab, one thing I talked about already. And we have another foundations course that we're working on. So I'm excited because I have a better understanding of what to expect in the future. And I'll probably break this down a little bit more as we get into the classes. But for right now, I know a little bit about what to expect. So another thing that I have to worry about is, trying to get an apartment, because I don't have an apartment yet. I'm staying with my friend, Dr. Thame, and he's been great. So I just now need to get into another place, hopefully in the next few weeks. And once I do that, I should have a routine where I can start, working out on a specific time, studying at a specific time, going to sleep at a specific time, and things like that. So I'm using financial aid to pay for medical school. And from what they do is they take all of the loans that I've been approved for. So the federal government will pay the school the lump sum. From the lump sum, they will deduct all of the expenses and then give me the remaining amount. And from that remaining amount, I will have that money to live off of. So my budget is going to be tight because the money left over is not that much. And so I'm going to have to create a strict budget to stick to so I don't run out of money by the end of the year. Today, so they wanted us to learn about medical terms, and so they kind of did a little game with Jeopardy. And my team almost won, but they did a little funky rule at the end to try to give extra points to this one team. But between you and me, we won. We were ahead the entire game by at least 300 points per question. So we did a very good job. But for the most part, today went well, and I am looking forward to next week. Okay, that's about all. What are you about to get into? Say hi, you're on camera.
Hey, what's happening, guys?
Hey, look at the camera. Hey, so yeah, we're done. Week is over. How'd it go?
It was interesting. Lots of work to get done.
Yeah. How you doing with HMX? Are you done with it yet?
Oh man, I'm so screwed.
How much do you have left?
3.5 lectures.
3.5 lectures. This is genetics or physiology?
Genetics, so it's not going to be bad.
I don't like genetics at all.
I love the genetics. The physiology takes forever.
And I like the physiology. So, it's his own, right? Anyways.
It's what you like.
It's what you like. What else? So you meet some people at the ice cream thing?
Man, I met so many cool people here. It's awesome. I love it. People from all backgrounds and everything.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, well, you do anything else for the rest of the day?
I'm a study on a Friday night.
Okay, and I'm probably going to edit this video. Okay, all right. Anyways, that's all for now. Oh yeah, I got my ID.